You know, there's things in this game that the pros, they can't tell you. Some of them can't tell you because they're just too damn good. And these things don't apply to them because they're so good that, I mean, when you're some of the best players in the world at a game, the stuff that's in the algorithms and built into the game for winning and losing and stuff like that, you end up going above it. Because, I mean, if you're the best, who's going to beat you? You know what I'm saying? But there are things in this game where you're going to lose at certain times. I've learned, I put about 3,000 hours into this game. And there are certain things that I've learned. Certain times when there's more likely for me to lose matches. Like, for instance, one is if you use a drink ticket that is speed, the swim speed drink ticket. There's a big difference between using the swim speed drink ticket and a sub ink saver drink ticket. In the speed ticket, it's got to be built in that you lose more matches. You know what I'm saying? And if you're at the end of a catalog, you know, right before you get your next catalog piece, at the end of the catalog, like the last quarter of that level of the catalog, you're more likely to lose at the end. I think because they figure you want a new catalog, so no matter how many times you lose, you're going to keep playing until you get that new catalog. And where it's real bad is at the end of a level, you know, your green level. And I would say when you get to about 8,000 points, when you get to about 8,000 points, you start to lose it. I had to sacrifice. I'm coming for you, sniper. I'm coming for you. Oh, you lucky bastard. Fucking crabs. goddamn sniper. So sick of 'em. Every game. Some fucking professional goddamn sniper. I was coming with it. So at the end of a green level, about 8,000 points till you get to that 10,000, or what is it, 80,000 till you get to that 100,000 or whatever. You're gonna start losing. Now this is solo play. I'm not talking about teams. I don't know how teams go because I've always played solo play. I play with my wife sometimes, you know, maybe when I do a live, somebody will come and join in and play a little bit, but I've never played with like a team and stuff. But what I've noticed, these are the things I've noticed as a single solo player. And also salmon run. If you're at the end of a catalog level or at the end of a green level, like right here to 250, you might as well go play turf war. You know what I'm saying? If you're a solo player. Because if you're playing Anarchy or if you're playing Salmon Run, it's real bad. You could lose 10, 15 matches in a row in Salmon Run because it just never moves. You know what I'm saying? Also, another thing, I peeped the pros. The pros won't check their catalog. And I noticed that when I would go up a level on the catalog and get the new catalog piece, if I didn't immediately go and pick it up, I would start losing. So then I started, you know, as soon as I got a new catalog, go out, get the little piece from the catalog, start your new level of the catalog. And I wouldn't have that many problems. Wouldn't have no losing streaks or nothing. But if I didn't immediately go out and pick up that, whatever it was from the catalog that I had just won from getting a new catalog, I would start losing. But then I noticed the pros, they would like never check their catalog. So I was like, all right, maybe if I just go through the losing spell after I get a catalog piece and just don't collect the catalog, what would happen? And I noticed that once you got through like that initial losing streak after you got the catalog piece, it wouldn't happen anymore. You know, I didn't notice it every time I got a new catalog piece. I didn't go on some losing streak or nothing. It just, you know, kept adding up. But you got to stay away from checking your catalog. You got to let it go all the way through. Like right now, I'm up to like 70 on the catalog or something, and I haven't checked it in like 20 pieces or something, or I don't know, 10 pieces or something. Just so I don't get a losing streak. Just so in the little algorithms, because I know they built it into this game at certain points in the game when you're playing, you'll have more chances to lose because they know you want to get to that next level. They know you want to get that next catalog piece, especially people that don't understand the game and haven't played it enough to figure these things out. You know, you're gonna want to get these things. So right at the end of them, it's the best time to put it in the algorithm to have people go on a losing streak. lose 5, 6, 7 games in a row before you finally get over the hump of the new level or the new catalog piece that you really want. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I'm trying to think of some other things too. I mean, there's a bunch of stuff. Like when you're playing solo, they'll snatch. Like if you go into a match and you completely dominate, they're going to snatch players from your team. You're not going to be able to stick with the same team. It'll even snatch players right before you can't press the out button. So they'll snatch players and then you can't go out. You can't press the minus button to go out of that team. You're stuck with, one player from the team instead of all 4 of y'all that did really good. Trying to think. For me, it's like when I'm playing Anarchy, if I win 2, 3 matches in a row, they bring in the big dogs. They bring in the Japanese players. The whole team will have Japanese names, and they'll be vicious. Vicious. I'm trying to think of what else. Because I've noticed where I've played some weapons that, like, I'm terrible at. Like, I'll get the Goob Tuber, and I'll play that 4 or 5 matches. And I'll win, like, 4 matches out of 5. But then I'll go get my main, Splat Dualies, Hydra. I've been playing the Hydra a lot lately. Different dualies that I play because I like the dualie class. I like playing the dualies. And I played them, forever, thousands of hours. And I'll lose like crazy. And it's like, what? So if I get the Goob Tuber and play like crap, I'll win like crazy. But if I get my main weapon and actually play with some skill, lose, 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 lose. So what I do now is this is how I play it. When I get to the close to an end of a level, when I get to about the 25% left into catalog level, I'll go play 2 turf war games and just fiddle around. Maybe pick up a weapon I've never used. Just have fun in it. Just go to turf war, get through to the next catalog piece. When I get to the end of a green level, your numbered levels, when I get to the 8,000 mark or 80,000 mark, I forget what it is, I go and get a meal ticket that helps your XP, and I mainly play turf war. Just go in and play like 10, 15 games of turf war, to get through, because if I don't, I'll play 40 games in Anarchy and lose like 30 of them. My entire record will go down the drain. So that's what I do now. I go and play turf war when I get to the end of levels. I don't even put my Anarchy at risk, because it's a struggle. Once you get up to S for a solo player, I mean, some people are better at the game. I'm not no wizard at the game. I'm just decent, and this is what I do to try to hang in there. Because if I just play it straight up and don't try to go around these things that's built into the game, I'll end up 3,000 minus 3,000 on S rank. Like, I've never been to S plus, but I've never really, the first year I played the game, the only thing I played was turf war, and I played weapons with beacons, and I tried to constantly go on the enemy's house and place beacons and stuff. So I was always like running from fights and trying to stay away from people so I could sneak on their home base and put the beacons. And I did this for months. Just fun, just having fun. And I was scared to death to play Anarchy. I was like, man, there's no way. These players are way too good. But then about a year ago, I was like, I got to change my mindset about this game. I can't just play turf war all the time. It was getting boring. And I was like, let me go into this Anarchy and let me see what I can do. So for the past year and a half, I've been playing Anarchy. And I'm still breaking the habits that I picked up playing turf war with Beacon. because I still find myself maybe running from a fight here and there and not just, being brave and going in there and fighting it out. If if you get splatted, you respawn and go back in and do it again. It's hard to break that run and hide into fighting and going hard and being brave. But it's an intense game, man. I love this game. So hopefully, man, if you take some of this stuff, just check it out for yourself. If if you go into a losing streak, check to see if your levels are at the end of the levels. And definitely, no matter what, if you play solo, don't play Salmon Run at the end of your levels, because you're going to lose like crazy. And Salmon Run's got to the point where if I get to the point in Salmon Run where I could be knocked down from EVP to, Professional 3 or whatever, I don't do it. Because once you get knocked out of EVP, you get nothing but crappy teams. You do nothing but lose, and it'll knock you all the way down to 2 and 1. And and then you got to spend hours trying to get back to EVP, and it's a total struggle because you get nothing but crappy teams. So if I get to the point in Salmon, if I go in and I play 2 matches, and if I play the next match and there's a chance I could get knocked down out of EVP, I just don't play. I wait till the next board. It's just not that important to me. They should fix that shit. They made Salmon Run 30% harder than what it was, and it was already too hard. The pros are the pros. The teams are the teams. They're going to do good. They're some of the best players out there. These things I'm talking about, that you're not going to see Dude or Love Star or Pro Chara even worry about these things. They're too good at the game. And they play with teammates, and not all of them, but some of them. Not Dude, not Love Star, but like Pro Chara. He plays with teammates all the time and stuff, and his friends and stuff. So it doesn't, a Kiver would never worry about these little things that I'm talking about. Just absolute monsters at the game. I'm talking about your solo average player. If you're trying to do better and you're trying not to let that algorithm of the game beat you, then maybe you could do a couple of these things. Just watch out for the end of levels and stuff. And either get your catalog piece every time it pops up. Don't wait to go get it. Immediately go get it. Or just let your catalog build up and never go check it. Stay away from it. You can still go check all your clothes, but don't click on that thing where it sells you stuff like stickers and posters and stuff. All right. Well, there's my take on it. The things that the pros can't tell you because they're too good at the game. And then those that might have learned it in the past and know about it, they're not going to dime Nintendo out on their stuff. You know what I mean? They're trying to build channels and stuff like that. So, I don't blame them. Leave that stuff alone. Let people learn for themselves, I guess. But I'm going to throw it out there. I'm an old dude. So I'll throw these little hints out there to you with something I learned. All right. Y'all take it easy. Keep Splatooning, man. I love the game. Can't wait for Splatoon Raiders. Maybe it'll be a lot funner, not so hard as the anarchy and trying to get up in rank and stuff, because it's pretty difficult, man. It's a grind. It's a major grind, baby. All right, y'all. SplatTribe, peace.